The Wall Street. This is the Wall Street Beat Show, Crypto and Crypto. And if you didn't know, now know, bitches. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. There's Wall Street, I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto, don't flip, yo. Talks about niggas Crypto and Crypto. We got these indicators, don't be a hater or a hoe. I gotta let you know, we're making Crypto and Crypto. Hit the like and subscribe, we're going on the run. I get excited when I buy crypto. I said I get excited when I buy crypto. You gotta keep your emotions. I said I get excited when I buy. It's time to settle the score. You don't wanna trade crypto no more. If you don't understand that emotion, we'll take you to another place, and now you'll chase the red candle. Can't stand you. There's Wall Street. I don't know. It's Crypto and Crypto. Don't flip, yo. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought more. Everybody buy it, goes up really high. What's the favorite saying? Wish I bought.
Happy Friday, Wall Street Pete. Crypto in crypto. Want to learn how to make crypto in crypto? Well, every day you come here with a like, hit subscribe, hit the bell, all notification. We come to you with the crypto space news, technical analysis, and some up-to-date things in this stock and market as we continue to go together. We're going to the moon, and hopefully soon. And happy Friday, as many of you have realized. It's Friday! So let's go. I hope you're enjoying your Friday very much. 1.48K subscribers, thank you very much for following this crazy guy who used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange on Wall Street. So working in the open outcry pit wasn't easy. And good morning to you guys, Rising Sun Chief and Mr. Selner to you. I don't have to tell you guys, hit the bell, all notifications. So if we do, let's go right into it. 1.16 trillion market cap currently right now. We have Bitcoin currently at the 28,000 price, really struggling, looking to break through. We're going to talk about the prices and how the last video still correlates very well. It's still up to date on how we look here, at what levels we're going to hit, what prices, and what altcoin I'm going to buy. So if you're interested in that sort of thing, hit the bell, hit the all notification, be excited to watch. This show is every morning. We try to do one, but as you know, we're going to cut back maybe a little bit of less is more, so we'll find out, but we will keep you up to date as usual. 4.75 to 5%. The Federal Reserve raised the Fed funds rate by 25 basis points. It's March 2023 meeting matching the February increase. So showing that they're not going to stop is actually, I think this is a very good thing, guys. Price was already priced in off this news, so I don't think we're going to get too much of a difference on there. But things to talk about, right? We like to fool around, have some fun, as well as definitely deleted my TikTok. If anyone was interested, I'm going to have to update that on the this channel here. But man survives bank failure crisis by not having any money in the first place, right? We thought that was pretty funny. But to some people, it's not funny. This gentleman lost over $20,000, never invested in Bitcoin, had a PhD, was a pretty smart, bright young man, and was fished into basically, they took his checking account and he gave access to his IT from where he thought he was calling his bank. And what did he do? Well, he donated $20,000. What happened was they took $20,000 from his savings and transferred it to his checking after getting basically complete control of his computer. What a knucklehead. You never give anyone IT, I don't care who they are, unless it's your best friend, any control over your computer, which they then did, came back a few weeks later, called this guy up and stole 20 grand. He didn't check his savings. And what he did was donated and bought crypto and bought Bitcoin with it, and now his money is gone. So pretty sad story right there. Things to go over really, really quick in the crypto news. Guys, you remember this video from January? I hope you remember these things I posted. They're very important. WallST.Pete. Bear traders, when they realize, and this is my post, I made these up, when they realize 15.5 was the Bitcoin bottom, bear traders, end of 2023, when they realized 15.5 was the bottom, right? We made this, and this was a beautiful time. January 6th, as we highlighted this and circled, just to let you you know. Bitcoin was at 16.5. Wall Street Pete was buying. He felt like he was the only one. We talked about this during that time frame, and everyone else still waiting for the 10,000. Well, this is why you hit the bell, all notifications, not financial advice, but hit the like and subscribe as you become a member of the Walls. We talk about crypto every day. We have a good time with it, and we do keep you up to date in the space as Brian Armstrong. Today, Coinbase receives a Wells notice from the SEC focused on staking and asset listing. A Wells notice typically precedes enforcement action. So we're worrying about things of nature in this aspect here where I don't know if you've noticed, Algo, they stopped staking. They stopped allowing things of that nature, and they're just trying to crack down. So it is a war, basically, for Coinbase. See how their regulation system works. I think we're going to be in pretty good shape, guys. I really think this is going to pan out to be a beautiful thing. At the end of the day, this is going to be good news. So Brian Armstrong, he is prepared. One of the best, one of the most regulatory rated top Coinbase. Why would they go after that? They should have went after someone a little smaller, but they're about to find out, or hopefully we're about to find out that Coinbase has their ducks in a row, and we're in good shape. So any more news coming towards you? This is March 24th, 2023, if you were wondering what the date was. Cardano, ADA, quietly keeps stacking and making people not believe in it, right? It's very slow. Slow and steady wins the race, if you ask me. Over 8 million native assets have now been minted on Cardano. So Cardano slowly growing in the ecosystem, looking pretty strong, right? Has not gone down. Talking about one little issue we had, maybe just one with Cardano, had a little issue, but as far as that, it recovered pretty nice, and not many issues. As we talked about how Bitcoin has gone over a decade now with zero downtime, 24/7 running, so it's pretty big news. Kraken, to suspend ACH deposits and withdrawals following Silvergate shutdown. This should be no surprise to anybody. But crypto exchange Kraken will suspend automated clearinghouse deposits and withdrawals starting March 27th. And with the company looking for a new banking partner follows the failure after Silvergate, guys. It's almost like this was all set up. I'd hate to be that guy, the conspiracy back-to-back, but it is that kind of a way, right? With more news, Do Kwon, former crypto star. He's now a crypto star. That's awesome. For months been on the run, is now caught. Montenegro, according to local authorities, the founder of Terra Labs. Terraform Labs, the ecosystem behind the Luna and UST cryptocurrency, which collapsed last May, has been arrested. So it's been almost about a year finally getting this guy. He's been on the run, and finally it's about time justice has been served. So if you're in the crypto space, you're excited. We kind of keep you up to date. So hit the like, hit the bell, all notification. This is the channel for you. Talking about Singularity, we talked about this probably about last week, AGIX, and I do like this very much. Don't be surprised. This asset goes from 50 cents, which is still under 50 cents currently right now at the time of trading. This asset will be in the dollar figures. I do expect this to explode an AI cryptocurrency asset that will most likely move along. Singularity Net AGIX experiences this move with 50 million token transactions. And as we already know, if you're not knowing this in the know, hit the like, subscribe. Singularity Net saw 100 million token transaction, the largest on the network in 14 months. So pay attention, definitely to mention AGIX token has been experiencing a steady rise in price, which an increase of nearly 6% over the last 3 days. So AGIX, I do appreciate it very much. I like this. We're going to get into the favorite part of the crypto asset if you are exciting, so I'm glad you hung on. We're going to talk about TA and where Bitcoin is probably going to go. Ethereum is just burning and burning, right? I thank you to Connor. I've categorized thousands of instances of Ethereum typos, users, errors, and buggy contracts. This far, I've found about 5% of the total circulating supply of Ethereum, totaling 636,000 ETH worth 1.15 billion lost forever. So pay attention to that, as that is an alarming number right there. So hit the bell, hit the like, hit the everything, please. We need your support as we continue to support everyone else, right? We talk about these things. Crypto investors are on edge as a large crypto whale is suspected of moving 200 million in the last 24 hours. The movement of funds has sparked speculation that the crypto whale is liquidating their holdings, possibly signaling that the start of a crypto market crash. Not really worried about too much, and we're going to get into that right now. We're going to talk much about that, as I do believe we'll be okay. Talking about the crypto market recap as we get back into it. Now we have risen just a little bit, 1.16 to 1.17, all the way up to 1.18 this morning, fighting with that 28,000. If you watched the last video, it was very important that I did talk about this in the Bitcoin dominance. We are looking here on the bottom. Let's see what the Bitcoin dominance is doing. I'm going to get rid of it in a minute. And yeah, Bitcoin dominance looks like it's getting ready for the next leg up. So pay attention to that. Hard to see from here, but I do see the Bitcoin dominance coiling up right here, looking to get this big shape to the upside. We're going to get another bounce, and I do hope, ladies and gentlemen, and this is what we need for the confirmation start of another new complete bull run. 50 on the dominance would get me excited. I know a lot of people probably think I'm crazy, but if you want to really look into that into depth, when was the last time we were above the 51, 52 level where we really want to be, right? Where we really want to be, if you understand. Well, the price, obviously, as you know, 2020, 2021, we were all the way up here in these prices. This is when we started falling down. And once we hit through here, this is where the Bitcoin dominance really took effect of what we see now today. So pay close attention to the Bitcoin dominance. You may not think it's important, but after you see that, you may find out it is. Double top formation on the weekly. Very, very bearish divergence coming in. Do see that on the weekly there for Bitcoin. Coming in, looking at the daily, looks like we're getting almost what we predicted here. Pretty close. Double top M here pattern. Let's see if we continue to get. I do have a chart here that I want to share with you all on the hourly for Bitcoin, getting a nice bounce here currently at this price. So if we can continue to hold this symmetrical triangle pattern, which is a short-term time frame, so if you're watching this live, you are a lucky person here. 27.5 seems to be the price we need to hold right now at this current time frame. So if you're watching live, be excited, as we could be getting a double bottom bullish divergence here in the short term. So you could maybe get something nice coming in off this pattern. But be very careful. Bullish flag coming in. You never know what's going on, but we do see what's happening. So this is looking rather nice in this ascending triangle pattern. Do we continue to do this type of pressure action here to when we finally do lift off? We will see, obviously, if the pump is for real. 28.8 is now going to be the next level that we have to pass. We have to rise here, and we have to finish above, and for us to take this, considered seriously. So this is where we are. Pay attention to the zone and the level. If we break out of any one of these levels in this zone, in this pattern here, as I show you, this is probably what we're going to look for. So pay close attention in and out of this zone here. As you see, we're going in that pattern. I'm going into the zone of the ranging right here, the ranging of prices, right? We got two ranging of prices here. If we break either one of these, this is probably going to be your nice answer. So if you're looking for a confirmation, if you're looking for an answer this morning, not financial advice. This is Gentleman Twice as Nice. Hit the bell, all notification. Please hit the like button. Gentlemen, used to work on Wall Street, learn from some of the best traders in the world. These are some of the things that I've established during my time, and I do like it very much. It does seem to work out for me. If it doesn't work for you during the day, you may want to change it up and find something different. But what I expect is this yellow line to match the yellow outside range. If we can get this price range from here to here on Bitcoin, we will continue to be all right. Once we break one of these in this pattern here or outside, I think that the range is going to take us all the way down. And this is what we're going to pay attention to. So 26.7, we have to maintain and finish a daily above, if you pay attention, as I talked about on the daily here. So very important for that price. We give you three levels. Pay attention to them. Like I said, not financial advice, but we do have to find out. This is my strategy here, and this is what I'm paying attention to. So I'm hoping that I do get a type of range coming in and out similar to this here. Like I said, we'll watch and see what happens here. So we got an hourly coming out. Obviously, we could switch it around and show you what we're talking about. And you can see here on the 4-hourly, we've built nice support here. So we'll see what happens. I had this here prior on another one showing you that we could come all the way down to the 25,000. So please be careful. As you can see, we're building a little sideways here, but we are showing some M-like pattern. And every time we get that, we get a little fall till we finally bounce. And that's what we're looking to do. So do we bounce off here or do we bounce off here? Well, that's what's going to be the answer to our question. So we're going to find out, does that happen? Is this what one of the two options are? 26.5 and 25,000 roughly. That's what we're looking for Bitcoin to do. But we do have a double top divergence here on the daily. I do see a fall. So if we do fall, and this is what I've been trying to harp on probably the last 3 days, if you pay attention to Wednesday's video. Wednesday we came live, and I showed you here, I think that this could happen. First stop here. And I think we stop, and that, here it is. And if you pay attention to the TA from what I showed you guys, because, guys, this wasn't here on Wednesday. This was Wednesday's video, March 23rd. If you pay attention to what we're showing you here, it's the 25th today. We actually bounced perfectly off that line that I gave you. So if you go watch the video, this price was not here. We did not hit here. I was showing you that this was very important, vital to this last resistance peak. So what happened is we got the resistance from the last big resistance before we broke out, came down. And as you can see here now, we're getting a nice support on the daily from that Wednesday. So what is that, Thursday? Friday is the 25th. Thursday is the 24th, and Wednesday is the 23rd. So that's how it works. When you have the wrong date up behind you, that's how you get screwed up. But this 23rd Wednesday daily is exciting. So we're going to get a new daily here at 8 o'clock Eastern Time. It'll come in. This pattern is a little screwed up, so don't pay attention to the daily too much on the time, but pay attention to what the charts are actually doing. So pretty excited for what I see. Looking at the RSI levels, we're pretty high, as you can see here. And then I'm looking at this as well, my oscillator, as it's giving me a double top pattern formation. So what happened last time, that's really what you want to pay attention to, because it's going to get worse. It's going to get worse, guys. I don't know if you realize that. And like I said, don't take this as financial advice. Just take it as a gentleman. This is my strategy. This is what I'm telling you. It's going to get worse because we tested here. And what happened, well, we got a nice fall here. And if you can see coming in, well, we were coming down, got the right here. The last signal was here. 24, then we came all the way down, as you can see, to 21.3, and now we got another one, which was here, told you to sell out at 23.7, and then it got worse. You see what I'm saying? And then finally the trend changed. So now the trend is changing, which is a good thing. Pay attention to the daily, as we'll probably finish a couple days down and then look to proceed back to the upside. As you can see, we did that before. So we didn't even finish a complete day down on the second. I do see something similar. We're getting the second day. We do have a few hours to get to the next daily candle, and I do believe Bitcoin can pop through. So been a 15, 16-minute video. We spent a lot of time. I want to talk about the DXY. I want to talk about a lot of different things here, if that's okay. Guys, there's a lot of things to pay attention to, and I want to get that out of here. How did I have the indicator in between all that, so I'm just going to get rid of the indicators for now and re-add them. But right now, currently for the Dixie, if you want to pay attention, this is what I want to go over. The Dixie, the S&P, if you can see exactly as predicted, I know it sounds like a lunatic saying this, but this is kind of bullish, and I'm not happy about this currently right now, if you see this big VWAP. And another one coming in, showing us the last time we did that was this, and this is where the DXY is going. If you were kind of interested where we could head, not happy about it. I'll tell you that right now. We got major resistance right about here. It did get a next peak to the upside. I don't think we're going to complete that. But DXY, the DXY, we're going to possibly pop through somewhere about the same through. And I hope this doesn't happen, because if this does come through, we're going to break above the 105, get back to the 106. We cannot do this if we want Bitcoin to keep going through. So hopefully hit resistance at the 105 here. This is what we're hoping to do. This dies down here. We do get this right shoulder, or perhaps we never go there and come down. As you can see, we've been pretty much predicting the DXY all the way from October of 2022. So you want to check it out. We've even done it before. I said double top pattern formation. Here's the head. I do expect to come down all the way about to 100. We did. Then I expect to come back to the 105. We did. And I said the right shoulder would be forming. Well, the right shoulder is forming exactly. If you want to go back, go check it out. You can go to the videos. Check out the DXY. I labeled it DXY in the comments for the title. It's pretty amazing how we are correct most of the time, and how the channel just continues to not grow as fastly as I would like. But we are growing, so I can't complain. Trader's Paradise right here, bro. You're bringing straight fire. Trader's Toolkit. Appreciate it. Absolutely, guys. This is what we're doing. A lot of people don't know how great this channel is because we are a little unorganized. That could be. I'm very, 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 very on top. I'll tell you how it is. If I think we suck, I'll tell you I think we suck. If I think we're fucking fantastic, I'm going to tell you I think we're fantastic. And lately we've been fantastic. So the right shoulder for here is excellent. Now here comes the S&P. Now, if you remember with the S&P, I think you forgot, we're filling in circles I put in. You want to go back to the S&P? Go back to the S&P. This circle was not here. What did I say? Well, coming in through here when we were trading right about here, this is probably the video in January, I said I expect to continue new higher lows, continue to keep creating them. And as long as we create these higher lows, well, then we're going to be in great shape to continue the bull run, and I'm not worrying about the S&P getting above and below through here on this trend. What happened? Well, exactly what I said. We're now building support, creating new higher lows, 1, 2, and 3. And isn't it wild? And isn't it wild that it's, you know, October here in the mid-range, and then all of a sudden December, right here, mid-range, and then comes in now March, mid-range. It's kind of weird, because what I expect to happen next is now another retest to here, and I don't know if you guys realize what happens. the more and more you keep testing something, the more and more it gets a chance for a breakthrough. So what we're expecting now is a possibility of this breakthrough. Once we break through the 4157 on the S&P 500, we're going to talk about being near all-time highs, which is, once we get there, is only 15.5% away from there. So it's pretty exciting to see that. Ethereum right now, I haven't done TA on Ethereum in a while. I did say pay attention to something similar to this happening. And as we keep testing and testing the peak here, the next price level for Ethereum is probably around the 1900 level. So pay close attention to that. I'm looking to see if this is relative to what I'm saying, if it makes sense. And as you can see right here, yes, there is a line coming up. So 1885. Once we break the 1885 on Ethereum, we're going to get pretty excited. So we have to break the 1885 on here. Looking here, we're getting a 38.2 pullback every single time. And I did see that. So what happened here? Let's see, 38.2 pullback. Perfect. If you watch the Golden Pocket, this is now Ethereum coming in 1496, close to the 1500 for Ethereum in this ascending triangle, ascending channel for Ethereum coming to the upside, getting resistance over and over and over in big specs here. So if we continue to do that, I will expect resistance somewhere around the 1900 and then the fall, maybe. We'll see what happens. Ethereum is looking pretty strong. So getting ready to end the video, but we could be doing something like that. Would break through finally. That's what we're looking to do. Get above the 1885. So once we start breaking above that price, I do believe Ethereum is going to be unstoppable. Please pay close attention. That is somewhere around the 1867 actually. Once we get here, if we get resistance at the 1919, don't be shocked. But I'm thinking we're going to get some pullbacks here. What do we got? We got good buybacks, if possible, 1628, 1680. Guys, we are not Nostradamus, but what we do is prepare you for some of the support levels that we've been riding, some of the channels that we've been enjoying, right? If you are a holder with liquidity and waiting for the dips and you're excited for that, then this may be the channel for you as well. What I'm expecting, if we continue to break down through the 1628, there is going to be a price that is going to surprise a lot of people, and I don't want to be that guy. I really don't, but I'm trying to tell you that, and I'm trying to analyze it as I go along here. Okay, here it is. There's a price right here, somewhere along that 1498. If we do get that opportunity, and I'm not saying that this is coming, this is where people get me screwed here. I'll put it a different color. I'll make it totally different because this is a maybe. This is like I put money on the side in case this happens. And you can never say never in the crypto space. That's why it's going to be a weird color. If we do ever dip down to here, I will be buying Ethereum at these levels. I will be paying attention to the support resistance flip at the exact price of 1478. Now I'm going to put it in at 1498. I'm not going to wait. We're talking about prices that may never hit. This could be nothing here. This is a 2-minute area where we could touch if we break through the 1628. So pay attention to that, how important it is to hold that price all the way across. Very, very important. What I think is going to happen, though, these are going to be the prices I'm dollar cost averaging in if they do opportune to themselves here. Probably 1680 is the more likely. So I'm going to circle that one and leave you with that price. I think Ethereum can really come back to that. I don't want it to, but it can. So pay attention to what's going on with Ethereum. With Bitcoin coming all the way down, possibly to the 27.4. If we break through there, we will see the 26.7. I'll be buying basically at this price. This will be my dollar cost average. I do hope to get that rejection and come back to the upside. So we'll see what happens. My name is Wall Street Pete. Bitcoin has definitely more in a bullish form than it's ever been before. So I don't know if you really understand what's happening. The banks are breaking down. People are losing belief into the banking system, and it's been a while. I'm tired of fees. I'm tired of fees. Maintenance fee. What do they do for me that they maintenance? They don't maintenance shit for me. I mean, really, it's the truth. So I hope you enjoy your Friday. I hope you enjoy your beautiful weekend as we sit here and trade this crypto space. We're going to be spending some time trading crypto. This gentleman used to work on the New York Mercantile Exchange. It's pretty crazy because I have over a 20-year-old or 18-year-old badge that has a magnetic strip to get into the building that's not even the same building, but it does still have postage master return guaranteed. This is the place if you want to go to the Van Gogh Museum and you want to check out the World Financial. I can't stop shaking. I had 3 cups of coffee. Went North End Avenue. This is where we used to work. New York, World Financial Center. I used to go here every day with a smile on my face. I used to be like, yeah, do. Like, really. I used to come to this place like a little nerd where I just showed myself. I want to show you something real quick. A lot of people are new to the channel, so please, if you may, hang out with us and watch. This is some of the best places to, some of the best videos to show that I can actually show without getting a copyright. Robert Downey Jr. Anybody know that guy? Well, he visited the NYMEX floor, and he had a lot to say about it, but he was a really nice guy afterwards. But I really appreciate it. It's one of the greatest moments, just seeing this over, knowing that, hey, he actually got to see here. Barry, I love that guy, Barry. Good guy. Top Gun was in here. He was a great trader. They all have 4 digits on their badge. Probably one of the greatest places in the world. This is you guys trading. I don't know if you guys get that.
If money is evil,
that's you guys trading right there. See everybody screaming and yelling? They're basically copying a badge down. So the badge on the name, that has the badge, Top Gun, TPGN, and it's the guy. I wonder if you can make that badge out. Let's go back and see if you can. I used to talk to the guy every day, every single day, on Wall Street. See if we can get back to it. Let's go. I'm going to pause it when I see him. There it is. It's probably not showing, and I'm pretty sure his badge was TPGN. And these people I used to work with. And this is one of the greatest places. This is the outside of the NYMEX Mercantile Exchange building where we used to work at. And he was talking very negative about us because he got pushed around. He didn't like that screaming and yelling shit. And that's actually where the market was created. People were screaming. People were yelling. Instead of just going on your cell phone and just hitting the buy button. People weren't doing that signal. They were doing real signal. Sell, buy, right? And then they were taking in a ring. And each ring was a different commodity, a different asset that they were trading. So if you wanted to trade somewhere in cotton or coffee, you would have to go get your coffee license, your cotton license. I worked in the natural gas pit on the trading floor on Wall Street. And we just worried about barrels of natural gas and crude oil and heated, unleaded, and things of that nature. And it was a pretty crazy place to work because I missed it so much. It had no windows. We didn't know if a plane was coming. I mean, this is after 9/11, so we don't know what's going on, and it's all for privacy. That's why there was no windows. You can't see what we're trading. We're in the pits, you know. And it was a crazy place. Only the strong survived it. So if you can, hit the bell, hit the all notification. The gentleman used to work here in this crazy atmosphere. I really miss it so much. It's one of the greatest places that really was a place where it's now historical. It's historical. It's a historical building. They're using it for a Van Gogh museum, but at the end of the day, we know what this place was. This was the place where, not crypto, but where basically you can trade. And no longer exists this way. You can't scream and yell in the ring. You can sit there and scream and yell in your chair while you make or lose money buying and selling on your phone. So I remember Eric Fisher telling me, hey, Pete, you better go find something different here because one day this digital industry, this is going to be a ghost town. It's going to be like a Western movie where you see things really slow. And I was like, get the fuck out of here. I was like, it's not going to happen. He's like, okay. And then, you know what? The guy was right. So, hate to be the person that find out the hard way, right? Wall Street Pete, sick dough in crypto. If you want to learn how to make sick dough in crypto from a gentleman who used to do it the hard way, a gentleman who brings it to you every day, crypto, technical analysis, crypto news, we keep you up to date. Please keep us going so we can get stronger and bigger and get this algorithm broken through. Hit the like button. Comment at the end of this video. What did you think about the video? Do you like trading crypto? Do you hate crypto? Do you hate this channel? Do you love this channel? I love you guys. Have a wonderful weekend. And the next video, I'll see you soon. Take care.